So I wanted to pop in for a second because I just saw it was a very short clip. Um, and I actually think I feel like I made a very similar clip yesterday, and then I just didn't post it, but I'm gonna post this one. So I think her name is Isimi Edoku. She's like she's a Nigerian female blogger. She's great. Except she's American. She's like an American Nigerian blogger. And I think she's from Chicago, but I'm not positive. Either way, she's been blogging for a very long time. I feel like in her last video she said it was like 9 years. So she's been doing it for a while, and like her videos. Some of her videos have really inspired me. But the reason I just started making reaction videos is because like I haven't been blogging for 9 years, and there's really something that comes like you learn all of these things about like yourself, about how to communicate online, about how to tell a story after 9 years, and I'm not there. And the reason that I had to make videos like here are the black female YouTubers who inspired me, here's certain content that I'm watching, here's how I form my opinion, is because like honestly I was not very self-aware. I just wasn't. And I think so many people maybe it's getting better, right? Because TikTok, and even if you look at it, if you look at the content that's being repurposed on TikTok, there's a lot of it, but it's audio clips that are being remixed, and then people are going like this. They're like to somebody else's words. That's not the same as you actually having a genuine thought, like an opinion about something that happened. Not a lot of people are doing that. That's why there's like not that many good YouTube channels and not that many YouTube channels. Like a lot of people actually don't have anything new to say. They're just repeating things that other people have said. But let's keep going with this for a second. So, what are my feelings about Ismi? So, Ismi posted her wedding video. I feel like this wedding happened a while ago because she's been married for a minute and she's been blogging about her marriage for a minute. So, I don't know. I guess it was already on Patreon. I'm not a Patreon subscriber, so I didn't see it. But I feel like you can subscribe to her Patreon and then you can see the whole wedding video. But the 1 minute clip is so beautiful. Like, wow. There should be a write up on this wedding. It was everything. Like, it was so beautiful. Like, wow. I am just in awe. Like, I really do like seeing when black people find love. They seem like a very healthy couple. I don't know. I like so much about it. Like, but also I want to just contextualize this. Like, some people have been making this content. I feel like it's a new topic of conversation amongst women about like jealousy and envy. I feel like I saw the Instagrammer. I feel like she has a TikTok too, but this Eritrean girl, um, who was kind of talking about envy and jealousy, about how she saw other people having stuff during the pandemic and she didn't have it. And she was like, I don't really feel like I hate them because they have it, but I do feel inspired to want to get it because now you know what's in the world of possibilities. There was a Lex Friedman talk that I was watching the other night that was about this. It was like about narcissism and evil and all of these different topics, but it really broke down like jealousy. I also covered the song. I think Olivia Rodrigo just did a really incredible job with the song. Whoever wrote the song, I don't know who wrote it, but Jealousy, Jealousy. And I covered that song. And I think a lot of girls might just fare better if they simply cover the song. You don't have to be a good singer. You could do it at karaoke. But the point is to like learn the words to the song, understand the story of the song, and just real, or songs like Lotus, Violet, Iris, the one by Haley Williams where she's talking about how she doesn't compare her beauty to someone else's. It is so okay for you to like look at someone else's story of happiness. Like one of my best friends, she got married, was it last year, and she has like a new baby and she's in this really good place. She's going to be starting like a new job soon. All of these things, I'm happy for her. I'm not jealous of her. And like, I'm also not jealous of Ismi Edoku or anyone else who's in like a happy, healthy relationship. But because what I realize is that like personally, I don't really seek a relationship. I'm not interested in that right now, where I am in my life right now. Right now, right now. Okay. Now, I'm not saying like I'm going to be the person who forever is single, but honestly, I don't actually think I would be very upset to be single for my whole life. And I feel like, especially if I think back to like certain journal posts about blogs that I wrote when I was 18, I saw myself being single. I had never thought I would have a boyfriend at all. Like all in high school, I didn't really date. Like I had a boyfriend when I was at Oakland School for the Arts, a boyfriend. But and the only reason, I don't even know if I can consider that, cuz like he ended up having sex with someone while we were in a relationship with someone else, cuz I didn't have sex with anyone when I was in high school, not really even in college either. Like I just wasn't that person. I waited till like way after to start to like have relationships, because I just felt like it was very unsafe. It didn't, like, no one felt like trustworthy to me. It really felt like people were coming from these very small towns, and I kept being in these like white spaces, and I just did not want to be tokenized. And so often, if you're like the black girl at like a PWI or something, people might date you, but it's not because they actually like you. It's because they're just trying to see like you're like the ethnic experience in their life. And imagine just being someone's ethnic experience because they saw a TV show and they want to be able to say like, "Oh yeah, when I was in college, I like soiled my royal oats," or some bullshit like that. Like I don't, that would be worse than death for me to be. If I'm that experience for anyone in life, please shoot yourself, because like I'm sorry, that's so icky. Like you should never have that goal. And the sort of like racialized dehumanization that you have to go through to even start to feel that way is ridiculous. Have meaningful relationships with other people or don't. If you really feel like all black girls are like this, or all white guys are like this, or all whoever is like whatever, which honestly most people are like that because of tribalism, I think it's just better to just stay in your own group. Like this is why segregation is a thing, and you can just go to your own continent with your own people, and you don't have to be around the other people. Um, but yeah, I just kind of wanted to talk about that specifically. This idea of like watching someone else be happy and just being happy for them, or just like finding something about the experience that's like enjoyable and that makes you just feel like, damn, that's nice. Like, for instance, the dresses. Like, I love seeing a bitch in a dress, and it's me wore that dress. Okay, she looked incredible in that dress. She was giving. Like the photo of like her and her husband. It's just giving. They just look so great. They look great. It looks like like the whole ambiance of the wedding. She had these like crystal clear chairs, um, flower arrangements, the color palettes. Like, if you're not reading, I've covered a couple weddings on this channel, so I guess I'll link those, where I just read articles from different, like, so the New York Times has like a wedding section. So if you just are a person who's like interested in reading about weddings, you can just like literally go to that section and just literally just see the pictures of weddings, read about the weddings. There's weddings like every single day. So if that's your thing, you can just read about it and look at the pictures. And I've also made other content about how if you could just get a subscription for free with your library card. So I'll put all that stuff in the description box. But yeah, just go where your interests and hobbies are. Yeah, but I just wanted to talk about how that watching that video made me feel, because it made me feel great, and I'm so happy for her. Congratulations, you look so beautiful, and like I wish you and your family just nothing but the best. Yeah.